welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this first episode of Irie at Sunset. This idea came while I was really just thinking about what new things I could bring to my channel. Something that I wanted to do, something different, right? There's something different, and I really hope you guys enjoy these episodes. These will be a little bit different from my main content, and that's because I really just wanted to create a space where I could share with you guys, but in a more relaxed setting, I guess. There are no major changes except that I sit here to film closer to sunset and just share with you guys on anything that comes to mind. And I really do that because sunset is kind of like my favorite time of the day. Yeah, I really like sitting here. I have a good sized window, and I mean there are a few obstructions, but I can see the sunset when it starts. I posted in 9 months, and the last video I posted was, I believe it was entitled When God Gives You Manure. You guys can check it out if you haven't as yet. That was my last video. My memory of what happened between that last video, maybe I was kind of procrastinating, honestly, a little after that, but I started to have a lot of challenges. I started to have some major breakdowns, experiencing family issues. I was spiraled into a whole season of so many things that really pulled a lot of the motivation and, you know, drive out of me to post, to make videos and to post. I was also really uncomfortable in my space, in my environment. Please ignore the noise outside, guys. The kiddos are also enjoying sunset or evening. And I became really self-conscious of what I was doing. At one point, you know, I said, boy, like, the quality of my videos wasn't where I wanted it to be. You know, I started to think about what persons would think if I continued to film, because sometimes I'm here and I'm filming and I will literally wait until the house is empty, or until, like, you know, there is no one around or anything like that before I start filming. And that's kind of what I still do. I still wait for that ideal opportunity to, like, okay, let me get my phone out. But it has been a lot. I've had some challenges where there were literally days that I wanted to just run away. There were days when I would just cry myself to sleep, when I would cry until it hurts, and it was just a lot. And it's just so amazing how, I don't know if it's because I'm sitting in front of the camera, but it's just so amazing how in these past few weeks God has kind of been highlighting to me the purpose of going through all of that, going through emotional abuse, mental health issues, just feeling at one point as if I was going crazy. And as I said, I am still having challenges, but when I'm down, I try to remember, number one, that I'm not alone. I can't be alone. And if I can help somebody in some way, if it's even just by sharing my story, I'm going to do that. And it might take a lot because, of course, I'm working, and, you know, that in itself is, both hands are full. But I just decided that, okay, I'm not going to let that or let these things deter me. I've been, busy on IG reels, doing those little reels, and that has been helpful a lot too, in helping me to be productive, to be creative, because that is definitely something that the enemy would have wanted to rob me of. Not wanting me to film or post or do anything creative, and it would worry me, but because of the depression and just the weight, I wouldn't want to do anything, because in my mind I'm saying, God, if you really want me to be doing all these things even in the midst of these challenges, I don't know if I can do that. um, because I need some space to just breathe, and I felt as if I just wasn't breathing. There, including, or what's included in a lot of those mental breakdowns was things that happened in the past that I needed to deal with, challenges that I would have been having that I was trying to ignore, and also going into a season of growth. I knew that God was taking me to some different places, and I could not keep up with, posting regularly and all of that. So, and it's not just with my YouTube channel, my Instagram as well suffered a lot. Not that it is as huge as a platform compared to YouTube, which I definitely knew that I wanted to do something on YouTube, but it really took away from that as well. And I'm still like going through things, that affect how productive I am or how productive I can be. But thinking about it all, I keep telling myself, like, you just have to continue. Like, Tatiana, you just have to keep going on. Because at the end of the day, if one person messages me or comes to me and say, I watched your video and I was so encouraged, that will be enough. And because of that, I decided that I'm just going to, start again. I have not forgotten about my channel. I did not forget about my channel. I thought about it almost every day, and I'm saying, oh my gosh, I want to, people probably think that, my channel dead out, and, but here I am, and I just give God thanks. And as I mentioned in the previous video, I thank God for persons who would have been checking in and saying, girl, what's going on with the channel? One of my friends, Shanika, I remember I posted something on my status one day, and she was like, when are you posting, or something like that? And I was like, soon. And yeah, so a few little life updates, nothing major, but well, they are major. I will not discredit not even 1 point of God's blessings. I got a job. I am now working full time as a teacher of English language and literature. Yes, at a high school in my community. And apart from challenges that I'll be sharing with you guys in another video, I have been enjoying it. I am grateful. I am blessed to be able to, provide for myself and all of that. If you guys are paying attention, you might notice I have a whole new background situation going on, and thanks be to God I was able to fund that, which leads me into the next thing, that happened because of all these challenges, and just feeling uncomfortable, and just feeling just down and depressed about my physical environment, you know, I decided to take up this challenge, and I did a whole remodeling of my room here. Well, it's my room now. I was sharing it with my sister, and yeah, and that includes this background situation. I'll keep referring to it. I'm really proud of it. I really love it. I'm just so blessed. I just feel so happy, you know, coming in the evenings, and I have my own space. It's so amazing. And to some persons, this is a minor thing, which is okay because, you know, everybody is different. But for me, I can definitely see where God has been um, answering my prayers and working on the desires of my heart. Another life update. Well, I did say a few life updates. Yeah. I started to learn how to drive, um, and that's gonna take some a couple videos in terms of sharing the details. But I started learning how to drive, and you know that for me too was a great milestone. And I'm just looking forward to, yeah, just bigger and better things. You know, just doing more, achieving more, and yeah, just being me. Also, as I hinted again in the previous video, I do plan on doing a lot more things here on my channel. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would know that I have a fashion page called Tatiana's Apparel, where I post outfits that I make, and I also have a little I have a small business there going on. I haven't posted on there in a while, but what I do intend to do is share with you guys the process of how I make different outfits or pack orders, you know, outfits of the day, just little things like that that I know some of you might be interested to see. I have a lot more painting videos coming in as well, because I also have not painted in a while. So I'm just really excited to be able to share what's going on and to not limit it to just sitting here and talking, you know. And I know that anyone, or at least one person, can be motivated or inspired by what I'm doing. So yeah, guys, thank you for sticking around and just, you know, being really great supporters of this ministry. I have never called my YouTube channel a ministry before. Well, I guess it's not too late. Anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining Irie at Sunset. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, send it to a friend, send it to somebody who probably did a bake bame for me. And yeah, just let them know that we are here, we are alive, and we are doing what God has laid on our hearts to do. I hope you guys are having, or I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you in my next video. Also, comment down below what you guys would like to see, hear about, ask questions, so on. You know, engagement. That's important for YouTube. So yeah, and I'll definitely be sharing a video, you know, regarding, you know, maybe a little room tour, who knows. Thanks, guys. Bye.